has no bound. Thank you, Sergeant at Arms, for that quote. Before I begin my evaluation, I'd like to observe something. I think that Sunshine Festa's Toastmasters secretly inducted child Toastmasters. Because I think that I listen to speeches from seasoned Toastmasters. And I tell you, thank you very much for your speeches. I will begin with Junior Toastmaster Idahosa Obazi. I liked your title, The Future Will Tell. Now, your speech was a humorous speech. You made everyone laugh. Throughout, I was just laughing. I like the use of gestures. Using your hand. You said 1, 2, 3. 3 of your teeth fell out. That is very engaging. Makes people keep listening to you. You also, your vocal variety, that is the use of your voice. You change your voice at different points. You said, wait, and you paused before you talked. So those things make your speech very interesting. Thank you, well done for that. Your body language, the demonstrations you used when you were ending your speech, you switched into your daddy's shoes. That was also very interesting and catchy. So what will I recommend for you? I just have one recommendation for you. Even though you were using your body, you were still on one spot. So your speech talked about different things. So this is a big stage. You can use here, you can use here, and you can use here, so that everybody sees different sides of you. Now, moving to Toastmaster Itoro Olaneme, our virtual speaker. I liked your intro. Your intro was catchy. You said, for a long time, people have been asking you something like that, but the truth is that you don't know what you want to be. So when you said that, the audience was intrigued. We want to know how you handle yourself when you don't know what you want to be. You told us that you love cooking, and you told us that you love to write also, to put your ideas in words. And I also loved your conclusion. When you gave us your conclusion, you capped everything up. You said, you may not know what you want to be, but you know that you want to inspire yourself to be great. I thought that was powerful. What is my recommendation for, yes, you can clap, please. What is my recommendation for you, Toastmaster, Junior Toastmaster Olaneme? Even though you are using a device, you could also give us your body language, show gestures, use your hand to demonstrate what you are saying. That will make it even more interesting. Now moving to Toastmaster Bayenwa. I will win hearts with my love as a mom. Wasn't that beautiful?
It was, absolutely.
I love that you started with a quote. That is very powerful. That is what, you see why I said these are Toastmasters. That is what seasoned speakers do. You gave us a quote. You established authority to begin your speech. I loved your dressing. Yes, here you are. I loved your dressing. Your dressing showed us that your message is very important to you. You want to be a doctor and you are showing up as a doctor. Very well done. Now, what is my recommendation for you? So I noticed that you stood here. So why not come close to the audience and also make use of your stage? Don't just stand on one spot. You showed us confidence, and you can even do better when you make use of the whole stage. Okay? Now, moving on to Junior to, I keep saying Toastmaster, there's a reason for that. Moving on to Junior Toastmaster Johan Chikezirim, who loved the man who loves to play football and wants to be a future Ronaldo. Well done for that speech. I love that you started with a question. You said, has anyone ever had a pet? So when you ask a question, do you know what it does? It makes everyone listen to you because they want to answer that question. Well done for that. And you told us a story. You told us how you started to love animals and want to become a veterinarian. You told us that you started watching Nat Geo Wild. And that was commendable. Well done. What do I recommend? you were using gestures, you were also standing in one place. I feel that when you're using gestures, make it very purposeful. Let it be when you're saying something and you want to say, oh, you're talking about you were watching the animals and they are tender. You can make a sign, but not using your hand without having a reason to use your hand. Do you understand? Use your hand when you want to say something that links with what you're showing your hand movement for, not just using it without a reason behind it. That is my recommendation for you. Now, Toastmaster Annabelle, our last but not least speaker, who gave us a very powerful message. There she is. That message was powerful. There was a lot to take away. And I was just nodding my head. I was saying, these are the things I wish I knew when I was exactly your age. Because I was there trying to be, I should be a doctor. Maybe I'm just a confused person. But you gave us a very instructive way of thinking about it. It's really not about making a living, but making a difference. Thank you for that. Now, what did I love about your speech? I loved how you used your voice. You had very powerful pauses. There were moments when you knew that what I said was a very powerful quote. So you dropped it and paused, and you allowed it to seep into the audience. That was great. Keep it up. Now, what do I have? What is my recommendation for you? More purposeful movement. You just stood and you were using your hands. So make it intentional. When you want to move forward, you move forward. When you want to move this side, you move this side. Don't just stand in one spot, but carry everyone along in line with what you're saying. And overall, I thought everyone who spoke here understood the basic structure of a speech. You know how to start a speech, you know what is the body of a speech, and you know how to end a speech. Very well done to all of you. Please keep speaking, never stop speaking.